So we are now a week into the global launch of Counterside, which I think is a good amount of time to get familiar with the game and give my first impressions on it so far. And overall, I think that besides a couple bugs here and there, the launch has been really great. It's been smooth. The devs have been proactive and keeping in touch with the community, so that is awesome. And overall, the game is pretty fun. As you can see too, one of the best features that I think is awesome is that every unit in the game is live 2D, which is great because normally when you want a live 2D unit, other gacha games require you to either buy a live 2D skin or you have to limit break or awaken them to their highest rarity. So, having every unit have live 2D by default is a really nice touch, and I hope that future gacha games follow this model. And right now, as you can see, we can launch. There is just so much to do. Whether you need resources, skill up materials, do side stories, some challenge, quests. Counter case is pretty cool. It's pretty much you get background info on all the units you have, and when you do unlock them, you get due rewards for doing it, like summon tickets, which is pretty cool. And eventually, as you can see, you'll get plenty of these books to unlock it, so don't worry about spending them. You'll get more as you play the game. And also, we do have a few events going on which you could farm to get event currency. For instance, this one where you go to the event shop, you get lots of rewards, limit break materials, some cores, credits. You need more leveling data. So there's a lot to do in the game, and of course, one of the core things with the new gacha game launch is the summoning, which I think overall Counterside did a good job. Right now, we get 10 free recruits up to 160 free in total. So if you want to try this game and get these free recruits, definitely start ASAP so you don't miss out. And also too, the rates for the units are not too bad. A 3.5 SSR rate is pretty good compared to other games like FGO. The rate up isn't the greatest. I mean, with this kind of rate up, I expect spooks happen a lot, so not always a great case, but still 3.5 SSR rate, can't really complain. And also eventually, as you can see, I have 88, 50 in quartz and 100 of these contracts, which are pretty much summon tickets, and this is all free to play, just from doing all the missions, just from doing all the achievements, just from doing the limited time new user missions, which give out a lot of free stuff. So definitely make sure you do those, because not only are they limited to a month, I believe, you get a lot of cool stuff with it. And also, we do get two free units. We get Orca, and we also get a free awakened unit. And both the events are pretty easy. There are some time gates. For instance, when it comes to this one, you'll probably be spending the most time on the clear the 50 simulations, which is the stages limited to 2 a day, and also do 150 hours of dispatch mission, which does take time. And for Orca, all you gotta do is just log in for 3 days, which will be the most time limiting factor for this. So, and also if you do start, you do get a free SSR selector, and you do get free SSR multi when you start. And also, as you can see, for attendance, one of the missions we get a free SSR selector at the final day, so that's pretty cool. And overall, we get a lot of cool stuff. I was worried that I heard that global will be sped up a little bit to catch up with the other servers, which I know for a lot of people that does cause concern. But so far things have been handled quite well, so we still need to wait and see how the game pans out. And overall, it's just a fun game. The combat is really nice, and what's cool is that the game does make you properly build your teams, because you can't just slap on a full squad of level 100 SSR units and expect to just clobber everything. Because if, for instance, you go to PvP, you have a full 100 squad and your opponent has a level 100 squad, but their units may be low rarity and they counter units, your units will get steamrolled quite easily, especially in ranked PvP. So definitely team building is a pretty big part of it. You got to know what units to deploy when and how to counter specific units. So the gameplay is pretty fun, and yeah, overall it's a pretty smooth launch in my opinion. There's tons of stuff to do, and the counter side battle pass is pretty pricey in my opinion, because it's about $25 worth of admin coin, which is the paid currency to buy it. So to me that's a little steep. And one thing they do that's pretty cool is for skins, usually you assume that skins are always paid currency only, but there's a couple that you can get just from using quartz, and some really good ones like this one. So I like the fact that they allow us to buy skins and we don't have to use paid currency. We could use just quartz. Now some people will say, hey, you should only be using your quartz to some units, but I think if you have a favorite unit and you see a skin you want and you can buy quartz with it, just get it. You'll get more quartz from events, from mission, from special occasions. So don't worry about it. I mean, after all, this is a hero collector, waifu collector. So yeah, and overall, I would highly recommend everybody try this out. If you do want to add me, give me 1 minute. This is my profile, so feel free to add me. I add everybody, just I only ask that you're active, because usually I'll boot people if they don't log in for more than 3 to 4 days. So feel free to add me if you want. And without further ado, I can't wait to see what the future holds for Counterside Global. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Goodbye.